Alright, here we go. I have installed the HD texture pack. I have installed the widescreen hack. This speedrun would not necessarily be legal per se for like speedrun.com leaderboard purposes because you're not allowed to use these things. This way the game runs the same for everybody. You're supposed to run default configurations, but I want to just do this just for fun. Now, the HD texture pack was a fan-made patch that never got finished, as far as I know. So, as you can see on screen here, some of the text is nice and sharp. Some of the text still looks original and, you know, blurry. As you'll see here, like the times are nice and sharp, and then the difficulty is kind of blurry. But that ain't no big deal. So I want to say it was like, I think they said it was like 95% done or something like that. Since I have to restart, I am going to do this on New Game Plus. I'm going to do this on normal difficulty, radar off, and game start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I was running over to grab the M9 like we do on Very Easy. I am running this on Dolphin 5.0-20240 because the HD texture pack doesn't run very well on 5.0. Now, I did some very light testing, and this version of Dolphin appears to load about on par with console. It's slower loads than 5.0. So I haven't done a console normal speedrun yet, but I did do an easy difficulty speedrun, and my time on that was, I think, a 55-25, I think. I could be wrong on that. I probably am wrong on that. I know my very easy time was a 54-57, I think, is what that one came out. So, if I could get this normal run done on, I guess, for all intents and purposes, this isn't a console run, this is an emulator run, but it's much closer to console than it is 5.0, so if I can get, you know, a normal run somewhere in the 55, that would be kind of neat. I haven't done an actual normal run in quite a while. I've done normal dog tags
Is there somebody there?
recently, but not any percent normal in quite a while. I'll tell you what, though, having this in widescreen, like, it'd be nice if the weapon and item menus weren't stretched out, and like the life bar and the radar weren't stretched out. The HUD on screen is stretched, but the actual gameplay is not. But having this in, you know, true widescreen is very nice. I do like, because I don't like having the black bars on the side that you get with, you know, 4:3 ratio games on, you know, widescreen monitors now, but at the same time, I also hate it when they're stretched. I'd rather deal with the black bars than it be stretched. But yeah, this looks wonderful. So we can actually see inside Meryl's cell from in here. Oh, I missed the Prozac skip. Well, let's get this ration. So yeah, this game definitely wasn't built for widescreen, because we shouldn't be able to see in there. But here we are. Bye, Meryl.
Waiting for. Shoot.
Don't talk to me like a rookie.
I'm telling you, shoot.
Oh, I need SOCOM ammo. Well, I've got enough to take these guys out, anyways.
Take this.
Providing I don't miss any more shots, anyway. Ha! I got it! Of course, I missed those last two shots, or those last two guards. That was awful. But I got some more SOCOM ammo out of it, so that's neat. I mean, I was going to get more after Ocelot anyways. It's weird seeing extra details that I'm not used to normally seeing on screen. Like extra areas of the room and things like that I'm not used to seeing. Extra little details like in the armory there, when I grabbed the C4, I could like see what was on the shelves and stuff.
Hiding won't help you. Hey, guns.
Yeah, not the best Ocelot fight. Alright, let's call Meryl. While we do that, I'm actually going to look. My best console easy time was a 55:25, so I was right on that. So, if I can get this, you know, run here in the 55 range, I'll be pretty happy with that. 55, 56, somewhere in there. I actually quite enjoy running this game on the newer versions of the emulator more than I do 5.0, because 5.0 is not perfect. I mean, the gameplay is fine. The gameplay is as close as it could be, but like skipping through cutscenes, you get all this weird shit. This is a lot more... this version of Dolphin is very good compared to console. Load times seem a lot more consistent. There's a lot less weird shit happening.
See how you like this?
Oh, I completely butchered this fight. I wonder if the HD, you know, patches and stuff like that, or the, you know, and widescreen patch and stuff like that, are going to change certain things from a, you know, positioning standpoint. Alright, that was a terrible tank fight. 1 minute 21 seconds. I normally do that in about 45. I didn't think about the widescreen patch potentially affecting like where you have to be in terms of certain positions and stuff like that. I mean, not to say that I just don't suck right now. Like, normally you stand in where I did for the tank and everything goes well. Normally running that line that I just ran in the nuke building, I don't get shot by one of those guards. So I'm wondering now if positioning on certain things is going to be affected by the widescreen hack. That would be interesting. Oh, not a bad ninja fight. Well, the end, I flubbed up the ending. But for all intents and purposes, it wasn't a bad fight. There's definitely certain areas that you can tell this game was not designed to be played in a widescreen format. You can see in other rooms and stuff. It's kind of funny. Alright, let's see how this Mantis fight goes, because the tank didn't go too well for me. And I have a suspicion that it might be due to positioning in relation to the widescreen hack that I'm running. So, we'll see if my Mantis positioning also works. Being able to see that entire room from right there was different. You know what, Mantis? You are a very... Damn it. I ran the wrong way.
Why couldn't I read your mind? You are powerful indeed, but I know your weak points. Meryl, stand right where he can see you and blow your brains out.
Stop! Meryl!
No, it cannot be. No.
Hey, what's up, man? How's it going? Every one of these are going to be gold splits. It's a different run that I haven't done before. And I just realized that this needs to change. Let me just get rid of that, actually.
Could there be...
Yeah, I'm using like a widescreen mod and like an HD texture pack and stuff like that. So all of this stuff wouldn't be valid for the Speedrun.com leaderboards anyway. It's just something I wanted to do for the hell of it. Yeah, I've never seen this game played in widescreen. Man, there was a run that I did probably like 2.5 weeks ago. It took 2.5 weeks to get verified. But out of the like 2 or 3 moderators for that game, it was for Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, and I think out of the 2 moderators I think that are still there for that game, like only one of them was verifying my runs, and he's like busy as shit. The Metal Gear ones are quick as hell. Like normally any of my Metal Gear runs that I do are verified within hours. Those guys are very good, but the Metal Gear speedrunning community is also much larger, and whoops, they get some things done in timely fashion. That's that's for sure. Like, we had an auto splitter for Metal Gear Solid 3, I think, within, like, the first 2 days of the Metal Gear Master Collection coming out. Yeah, today's been the first time I've done any Metal Gear speedruns in a while. Before this one, I did an all ghost photos speedrun for this game. That category doesn't exist for this game. It does for the original. But this particular Metal Gear game has always kind of been like the redheaded stepchild of the Metal Gear series. So it's not nearly as popular to run as a lot of the other games. So, but basically throughout the game, there's, you can get a camera and take pictures throughout the game in various spots. And if you take them in certain spots, a ghost will be in the photos. And they're like from the development team. So it's like pictures of the development team that worked on this game. Oh, that was a lucky shot. So there's 40 of them throughout that run. So I got all 40 photos with the ghosts in them in one speed run of this game in 1 hour and 4 minutes and 20 seconds. So that was the first run I did today. I figured, I was like, you know what? It's Halloween. Let's do some ghost hunting. You know, it's like a Halloween themed speed run for today. So that was kind of fun. I did do that run one other time, and I got a 103.47, but I missed one photo. I missed photo number 5 out of 40. So the run, for all intents and purposes, was like invalid. Like, for Metal Gear Solid 1, they don't require you to actually save the photos, because you can't confirm that you got the ghost in the photo unless you save the photo and look at it in the photo viewer in the main menu. But because the photos take up a decent amount of memory card space, on Metal Gear Solid 1, they were like, as long as you stand in the right spot and take a photo, and you can just move on. You don't have to save it, because basically there's ways to determine, like, okay, he was standing in the right spot, aiming in the right direction, the ghost would be in that photo. But since I'm doing this on emulator, I'm like, I've got all the space in the world for these photos. So I actually saved them all and verified that they were all there, because there's a couple of them that are very specific. There's the first glaring observation that this game was not meant to be played in widescreen. You can see outside of it. That's kind of funny.
Shut up in there, will ya? Hey, there, will ya? Shut up in there, will ya? Shut up in there, will ya? Hey. Hey. Shut up in there, will ya? Shut up in there, will ya? Hey.
So there's a trick that I'm going to do here in a minute.
Shut up in there, will ya?
This guard is eventually going to shit his pants.
Shut up in there,
Well,
will ya?
not necessarily. He's going to run to the bathroom or he will shit his pants. And then my buddy's going to bring me a ration, a key card, and some ketchup. And I'm going to trick the guard into opening the door. But I'm going to roll into that... My gear is in that spinning box right in that room. And if you do it a certain way, you can get your box, you can get your gear and leave the room, but the game hasn't registered that you escaped. So there's a cutscene that doesn't even trigger later on in the game, because the game still doesn't recognize that you broke out of this room. If I do it correctly.
Hey, I'm here. Where?
This is the first time I've speedran this on with the widescreen hack on, and I have a suspicion that the widescreen hack makes certain things harder to do. Like, there was a boss fight that I did where you stand in a certain position. It's against a tank, and you have to stand in a certain position, and the tank kind of just doesn't know where to go, and so it just kind of sits in one spot. I stood in the right spot, as far as I know, but the tank was moving around all over the place. Oh, damn it. My roll was off. So normally, if you get the box right there, Snake will be like putting all of his gear back on and everything while this cutscene plays out. So Snake will be doing this simultaneously while that guard's running to the bathroom. But I screwed that up. So now, later on, there's a cutscene that's going to trigger that I have to just skip through. And a codec call that I'm going to have to skip through.
What's that? Who's there? Who is that? Enemies?
snake.
So this is the cutscene and codec call that I'd be able to skip if I succeeded with the prison roll. It's about a 30-second time save. This version of the emulator will change the disc automatically for me, so that's lit. Well, I butchered that. It's a pretty terrible tower climb. Oh, that was funny. The whole backside of this tower didn't even like there was no backside of this tower. It's just a wall. Well, that was odd. Those stun grenades didn't knock those guards out. Normally those stun grenades knock the guards out completely. Well, that was cool.
You think you can beat me with that little thing? Nice shot! Eat this! Nice shot!
I haven't been having good luck with the second shots during this phase.
Where'd you go? Useless piece of junk!
Come on, Liquid. Not great, not terrible. It was better than my dog tag race I did with Nick, though.
Where'd you go?
My Hind D fight on that one was awful. I don't remember which tree she was behind. There we go. Ah, that was a body shot. Oh, this is a garbage wolf, too. The fight was garbage. Eureka garbage. That was much better than my run earlier. Whoops. Alright, let's deal with Raven now. Normally I just pelt him with SOCOM or with missiles until he's done, but I know some people switch to the SOCOM at the end of it and go for the headshot because it saves a menu. Oh, shit. I forgot this room is a little different than normal. I actually don't remember how to take care of that first guard normal. I think we just roll into him and knock him over the edge. I think. But I could be completely wrong on that. Either way, I'm going to get an alert by shooting this rat. Guards are going to hear the shot. No, it's the grenade, I think, that they hear. I forgot to call Otacon before that cutscene started. Alright, cool. I got that position right at least.
Now, in front of you, I can finally die. After Zanzibar land, I was taken from the battle, neither truly alive nor truly dead. An undying shadow in a world of light. But soon, soon it will finally end.
Decent Rex fight all the way around. Can't complain too much about that. Now, let's see if I can get one of them lottery rolls. Yeah, small one. And completely botched the last attempt. Shadows are completely broken in this spot right now, though. That wasn't a good liquid fight at all. Terrible.
Hurry! I'll take the wheel.
Hey, Otacon, why don't you take the wheel?
Uh-oh, a surveillance camera. It's got keys. Let's go. Snake, climb in. Let's go. Use the weapon. Shoot that over, Snake.
This is likely going to be a 57. 57 something.
Here they come. Do something out there.
This will probably be a mid to high 57. Yep, mid 57, 57.36. Let's see. That's the aside from dog tags, which my best time on dog tags was 101.16, and then in the race that Nick and I did, I think I got a 101.36. I think. My best emulator time is like a 52 something. It's kind of obnoxious, actually. Let's see, any percent emulator normal, 52.58, and that was a fantastic run. I haven't been able to touch that one since. Let's see, I haven't done a console normal, so considering that this version is much closer to console load times and stuff than it is 5.0. Console, I think, is about 2.5 minutes slower, roughly. I mean, for consistency purposes, let's look at Blue Metal's world records, because he's extremely consistent. So normal, he got a 51.15, and on console, a 52.29. So I guess it's about maybe a minute and a half faster than console. So if we take my best time that I've ever gotten, which is, might as well just say a 53, add a minute and a half, it's like 54.30-ish. So there was a lot of mistakes in this run. You know, so there's definitely, like, room for improvement and whatnot. This is by far the best, not the best run that I've ever done. But, again, this is probably another, like, subcategory that I'm not going to do again. This was just a one-time thing that I wanted to do for the hell of it. The ghost run photos might end up on the board. This one likely will not, because the HD, you know, texture pack and the widescreen patch and stuff like that are not allowed. So for leaderboard purposes, anyways. But I wanted to do this run with widescreen, and I'm going to fast forward to the credits just to see if the live split time and the IGT are the same. They should be. There's no reason why they shouldn't be. Because live split is set up to directly read the IGT in-game. So I don't see any reason why it wouldn't, but I just want to double check it anyways.
Yes, sir. The entire unit was wiped out. Yes. Yes, sir. Thanks to the vaccine. Yes, those two are still alive.
One of the things that never got done in the HD texture pack was the subtitles. So you can see the logo itself is nice and bright and sharp, and then the subtitles are still kind of blurry looking.
Yes, the Dolphin Emulator. Please be disposed of. Yes, yes. Liquid is dead. Inferior one was the winner after all. That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one. Of course, the other one thinks so too. Yes, sir. I agree completely. It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world. Yes. Yes, sir. No, sir. Anyone knows you were the third one. Sorry, this. What should I do about it? Yes, sir. I understand. The surveillance will continue. Yes. Yes. Thank you.
All right, let's see here. Yep, 57-36. Live split was dead on, as it should have been. So that's going to be it for today. For YouTube, right up there and over in that direction, you'll have a couple links you can check out. Check out all the other speed runs and other stuff that I've done over the last few months and everything like that. And I'll catch you next time. Stay suave.